Hey guys, welcome to Functional Friday. Today I'm going to talk about the giveaway pedal. That's Jasper, by the way, down here that you just saw in the video. See, there he is. Hi, you should be a good boy. Today I'm going to talk about the Furry burrito, which is the giveaway pedal at the end of the month. It's by Yellowcake Pedals. That's why I'm wearing this cool shirt today. I have quite a few of these because Ryan's a good friend of mine, and I love his stuff. It's great stuff. So on Functional Friday today, we're talking about this pedal. It is a high gain pedal. It borders the line between fuzz and distortion, and I love it. So before we get too far into it, I do want to do a quick unboxing of it because this is the experience that the winner of this pedal is going to have at the end of the month, and I want them to kind of see what they're looking forward to. So here it is, handwritten by Ryan himself, hand stamped by Ryan himself. Everything is built by hand in his shop, and here's what it looks like. He's got some nice packing in there. Wait for it. Wait for it. There's a sticker. Super cool. He always has cool colors. I love the colors that he chooses to do. I'll get that a little closer so you can... Oh, is it going to focus? There we go. That's pretty cool, right? And I'm waiting for this one to come out in hot pink, but it won't because Psychotropia is hot pink. One of his other ones. Boom! That right there, let me focus, there we go. That right there is a beautiful pedal. We have, this is your on-off switch. Here, I believe, it's hard to see from here. We've got drive, gain, filter, and level. So drive and gain are really fun to play with. Drive is kind of a cleaner push of gain, of preamp, kind of think of it that way. Gain is actual full-on distortion. Filter is cutting your highs kind of out as you roll it down. And I think, from what I can hear, I'll have to ask Ryan to check on that. And then over here, we have level. Level is what's coming out of the pedal. In between, there's kind of it's not really a boost switch, but it does kind of that, you know, it kind of puts like a cleaner, fuller signal through the circuit, which is really, really cool. And then the real specialty of this particular pedal is this little guy right, focus on the pedal again, come on, there we go. This guy right here. This guy right here is the special thing. This is your LED, and it's also some kind of bias control, and I'm not exactly sure because I should have asked Ryan more about this pedal before digging right into it, but I kind of wanted to approach it again as a musician who would be buying this pedal instead of as a pedal maker who would think about the circuit on the inside. I want to approach it as the guy who gets this pedal and is like, will this work for me on a gig? And so it seems like it's a transistor bias or something like that basically compresses and sweeps your compression, and so as you crank it up, you kind of squish your signal, and you get a little bit of that fizzly vibe and a little bit of that kind of cocktail vibe. It's such a unique pedal, and it's so cool, and you can get so much out of it, and you can play so many different styles with it. So without going too far on how much I think it's an awesome pedal, let's hear it. Let's see what it sounds like in different settings. All right, so here we have just my telly going into the matchless. And then, let's get it going. All right, so let's do a quick overview of some of my favorite features. So right now I've got the blue knob, which is the LED, turned completely off, so it's kind of like a gain pedal, you know, something that you could take a solo with, something you could play a cool riff with. Here's what it sounds like. Then if I want want to kind of get a different tone from it, I can kind of bring down this gain a bit. I like to leave the drive up, but a lot of cool stuff happens when you mess around with the drive too. But let's turn this guy up and show you what I'm talking about with this kind of squished, compressed thing that knob does. So that's an extreme, but if I turn it down a little bit, I get a little bit of it. And it kind of has that wah envelope filter. So, you know, there's so much cool stuff you can do with this. I can bring that, it's gating it a bit. If I bring it down even more, it's got a cool, like, I don't know, Silverchair kind of 90s grunge vibe. It's killer. It's so cool. So there's so much you can do with this pedal. It's great. It's so cool to play with. I'll dive into some of the other stuff here. You know, it's one of those things, if you are looking for a pedal you can do a whole bunch of different stuff with, you know, change the drive a bit and crank the gain up, and you get a totally different monster. And this is where I've got it set right here. This kind of, it's the fat switch. With the fat switch on, you kind of have this kind of bluesy sound to it, which is so cool. I mean, you can do so much with this pedal. It's a great pedal. Get a chance to win this super cool pedal. Anyway, you guys have a great functional Friday. It's totally a functional pedal. I use it in lots of different styles of music. And anyway, hopefully you enjoyed today. Let me know what else you want me to review. Also, let me know any other questions you have. I got some cool stuff coming up next week. Thank you for those of you who commented. I got some cool input, and I've got some cool stuff coming up thanks to some of the comments. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you next week. Happy Functional Friday.